for toy room rearrangement. I guess we're up to part 8 by now. So I'm slowly setting up my childhood figures. And I have 4 of my, I believe it's 5 or 6. This is just a catch-all box, one I'm not really interested in getting into. That's why the Hot Wheels that are loose are there. There's my childhood E.T. figure. Here's some of the Star Trek carded figures, which may eventually move over there as I put the figures away, but we'll see. I'm just going to focus on my childhood figures right now. I still need Seska. And of course, the first contact figures can fit up here. And then, of course, I can put the other figures here with the cards behind them. Now, those are Kirk's accessories. This is a couple Riker's accessories. I'm not sure which one belongs to Data, although I suspect it's this one with the red, because he has, of course, the oh, he has the arm panel. Look, there's his back panel. And if you look closely at this arm, it should flip open and show a forearm panel in there. Good. Doesn't have a stand yet, but as SoundOut12 proved on his videos, each figure does have a collectible number on the bottom of their foot. Okay, so that's pretty well it. You've got all the hockey card supplies. New. Oh, there's the rookie card stuff for later years. And old. Soft sleeves, hard sleeves. I guess the Captain Power figure is going to have to go. I'll put him... Now, where is the loot? Alright. Until I find the rest of the first contact figures, which are in the drawer, why don't we put the Captain Power and Lord Dread figures in front of the Captain Power card back, just for now. Temporary placement only, not permanent. Because remember, I have a carded Lord Dread figure somewhere as well. There you go. There you go. So top level of the shelf. The bottom level of the shelf with 4 out of 5 childhood figures. Fifth one being Seska. And of course, my repurchased childhood train. And this is a preview of what this case will be for. Once I find the rest of my He-Man books, they're probably in a box in the closet somewhere. And of course, the Air Raiders comics in their hard comic cases now to protect them. I have some more underneath, of course. And let's see if I can... Ah, there we go. It's still in its box. Assembled, of course. All the figures are still in there. And of course the Visionaries and their staffs are back here. Some of the figures are... Oh, actually that's Obi-Wan. Yeah, just give me a minute here. Do I have a more intact Obi-Wan? Oh, he's the same. Oh, wait. This one's an improvement. Look. This one actually has his cloak. The other one didn't. Even though he's still missing his lightsaber. So actually you can take this uncloaked Obi-Wan and you can... he'll go into the Value Village donation bin. The Value Village donation section right here on the end of the cedar chest. Good. That's about all the updates for part 8 for now. Of course, these figures are just down here in between. There really wasn't anywhere else to put them at this time. The card back box is there with the 2 shelves of Castle Grayskull. Of course, Castle Grayskull's other sections are here. There's another Air Raiders pamphlet. Of course, if you remove that Star Wars keychain from the equation for a minute. All right. So the Star Trek and Star Wars collectibles are here for now. And then you just move the Star Wars keychain thing in front to protect them. I'm pretty well out of room for box. Well, I do have a lot of empty boxes in the living room, but what I have out is pretty well what I want to display. So you have a Vader with his intact lightsaber right down to the small point. And now I have a cloaked Obi-Wan. So that's good. All right. That's good then. That's very good. Everything seems to be working out well here. I'm trying to minimize stuff on the floor, although I'm not always entirely successful. And eventually, when I find, well, most of them are there. There's most of the Mecha Construx figures. So they will be able to be put on the shelf. Now, there you go. That's a bit better. So all the Mecha Construx are together. And the starships, the hockey cards. Oh, give me a moment. I thought I found something of the hockey cards in tin bin over here. Here we go. 23-24 hockey, including duplicates of the Series 1 and 2. So, bring it over here. And there's space for one more box, which is this box. Okay. And of course, that's probably the 23-20. No, that's just the collecting guide. So it can go there. All right, good. And yes, I have a little display case. I'd have to put it together to display something. And these Star Wars figures that are on the floor here are kind of bugging me, but I think I have a... My God, there's another Grand Admiral throne. I think I have an idea here. Put them there. There you go. There you go. And there you go. All right. There you are. So eventually everything will be all arranged. There is a bit of a floor corner here, but the childhood shelf is mostly intact. Have to get back this far to see most of it by now. And that's all for part 8. That's almost a 10-minute video as it is, so that's pretty good. Of course, that won't be released until next week, because I'm releasing part 5, part 6, part 7 this week, the week that ends in Friday, November 29th, and Saturday, November 30th, we'll have the toy haul from Sunday, November 24th, which was yesterday. And for part 9 of the toy room setup, I will open up my remaining vintage and Origins figures, and I think I can put my Motu lunchbox... Well, it's not exactly even, but there it is. There it is for now. Okay, so that's good. Yeah, because this, half of it is Like that's vintage. That should be Origins, I think. In fact, if that is the proper He-Man, I'll find his sword later. Because I think that axe is too big for him. Yeah. But at least he has his axe. And here is the helmet for Battle Cat. Just a moment. There you go. He-Man is now riding Battle Cat. And you have a more updated view of the Origin shelf. Don't mind the Fraggle Rock figures here. It's just a minor placement until I find a better place for them. But I think there. Fraggle Rock vehicles can stay there. The left side of this Motu Origin shelf is now completely empty and ready for more figures. And of course, Skeletor does not have to be sitting there. Can of course be riding astride Panther there. And so that leaves room for a couple of figures, maybe 5 deep, standing beside each other. And let's see if we can get there. Now Scareglow is not leaning back. Alright, good. So, that is part 8. Sure did a lot of work today. But since I still have about 15 minutes left in this video, let's see if we can put up more figures. If there's anything I learned, it's do things while you're in the mood. And figure out all the accessories later. So here's the, I think this is the Lords of Power Merman. So we adjust him on the front to make sure he's standing steady. And we put him beside Man-at-Arms. There, good. So it appears I'm not going to need a third riser after all. Okay, this is Battle Armor Skeletor Vintage. So he's going to have to go down here. Now let's see if he manages to stay upright or not. Well, the Battle Armor feature, he's now undamaged. So let's see if we can put him beside He-Man. The Battle Armor He-Man, of course. Good, he stays upright. Perfect. Okay, who's next? Well, we do have the Vintage Webster. I believe that's the Vintage Webster here. Now, can he stand upright or is he going to fall over? Now he's going to try to fall over, so I'll put him in front until I find his stand. There's Origins He-Man's sword. There's Vintage Teela. There is... Oh, that's not Snout Spout. I don't know. Is that Mantenna? Let's see. Does the action feature still work with the blood in the front? Yes, there you go. Looks like red food coloring, but it still works even after 40 years. Good. There's Dr. McCoy's Hypo Spray. Got it. Take it back to the Star Trek shelf for a moment. Alright, let's see here. Lots of figures in these drawers, some of which are still, thankfully, attached to their stands. And then there's some Origins figures that are not, because they didn't have stands. I think that's a Roboto part. Oh, there is Admiral McCoy's stand for his figure. It's a mix of Star Trek and Star Wars. Actually, this is a vintage figure. Lots of vintage figures in here. There is Captain Kirk's stand for his figure. Strange that he has a Next Generation combat. I don't think he ever wore that. It's amazing how much the Grizzlor and the other figures... Oh, look, there's Seska. Good. Got her. And the second drawer is just about empty now. Oh, look, there is Data. So you've got a Data stand as well. Excellent. Good, good. Everything is working out nicely. You're finding all the stuff that you need to get everything working. Don't have Seska's accessories yet, but I'll get there. But oh well, actually, spoke too soon. There's her Cardassian base. Smart thing about her base is you were able to put it like that. Now, let's see if we can put McCoy on his stand. All right, there we go. Here's a good picture. One with the flash, one without the flash. 5 childhood figures, all Next Gen era, of course. And we still have 8 minutes left. I don't know if I have as many stands as I do figures. However, let's see if we can at least get Grizzlor on his stand. Only his left foot. Yeah, right foot still has the intact elastic. But one is better than none. There you go. Good. Tila should be able to stand upright on her own if the... Come on. Don't fall back now. Alright. She doesn't have a stand. Let's see about Cobra Khan. I think that's him. Actually, there's He-Man's sword. There you go. Cobra Khan. Come on, stay upright. This is why I like the Origins figures. They stand upright better. Well, you know what? You just lean against the backboard. If you insist on falling down, then you're just going to have to stand up without the backboard. I mean, against the backboard. Because I just don't... Oh, that's a quote-unquote naked Stratos. So he goes on the Origins shelf, of course. And of course, I've got a lot of accessories. I don't know where they go yet. There's Fisto, again, and there's Tila. I mean, Evil Lynn, she just fell down. You probably saw that. She keeps falling down, so again, like the other figure, she's going to now be in front. And you might as well put Evil Lynn... Oh, let's take a look at the stand here. Maybe I can get Tila to stand upright on the stand that didn't take Evil Lynn. Maybe that's why she didn't take it, because she was not the right color. You see, I got the multicolored stands. Try to match them to the dominant color of the figure. And she's kind of red like He-Man. And come on. Come on. There you go. There you go, see? Got it. Good, good. We're getting there. Now, he has a stand. Even though, well, not both elastics broke. There you go. There you go. He's got a stand. Put him here. This is Man of Faces. You just got to adjust his right foot to fit nicely in the... There you go. Oh, Tila fell over again. Even with the stand, she fell over. So she is going to lean up like this. I'm going to have to save that red stand for someone else. Oh, I don't think Mantenna is going to work, but I don't think he's going to need a stand because I think his feet are wide enough to stand upright on his own. See? There you go. Now, you've got Sunman, of course. He can fit on, I'm going to put him on the side, just because his wings kind of get in the way and you don't want to take away a slot on the risers. Here's a brown stand, and that should fit the feet of Cobra Khan. There you go. Good. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay. Man at Arms. Again, he didn't have the mustache in those days. There he is. Come on now. Come on. Now I gotta lean him forward a bit. Too Bad has a purple because that seems to be his main color. There he is. Good. Excellent. Can stand to move Zodak back just a little bit and put Grizzlor here. And you have a random stand that doesn't fit anyone. So, there is the bottom shelf class photo. There you are. So now we take a short preview of what awaits us in the bottom drawer. You see the ever-growing collection on the top here of all the accessories for the figures and the loose things, etc. Like that. That, I believe, is Merman's sword. His corncob sword. So let's see if we can get it in his hand here. There you go. See? Don't worry, I kept all the card backs, not just because I love the card art, but now, having to put everything back together, because I realize it'll help me identify which accessories go with which figures. And if we can guide He-Man out enough, I can put his sword into his scabbard. And then guide him back into place, right almost in front of Skeletor, and get his head looking the proper way. There you go. I mean, I had to substitute the head that looked the most similar. So the side effect is it's a bit wobbly on its base, the neck. All right, here we go. Opening up now. Carefully. Now we're getting into first contact figures and so forth. That's, look, another set of cases. Now this goes with a Riker. I know that. All right, so that's first contact data. Okay, so that's a good, with a minute and a half left. Well, in fact, let's put him on a shelf. I guess this will be a preview for part 8 of the, no, we're in part 8, sorry. Preview of part 9. And I think part 10, it'd be nice to conclude part 10 with the hanging up of the Hot Wheels on whatever closet hangers I still possess. See, there you go. Data's up there. Don't worry, this will all be first contact figures with their accessories. Now, let's see if we can get the card, the paper out of the way. This one, I guess, was packed pretty... Oh, well, that's good. That's good. Oh, look. Wow, look at this. There's Zephram Cochrane. There's Riker. There's Captain Picard. Now we're getting into... Well, that's... I don't know whose accessory that is. Although there's Thomas Riker's base. So let's see if we can at least set Thomas Riker up on his base, eh? Before we go, Thomas Riker was a rare $60 figure. And there's the full Riker bag of accessories. So now we're getting somewhere. Okay, so we're down to the last 12 seconds. Okay, so finishing off with the picture of 8 first contact figures. I believe I have a couple